Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Well, we are your morning show on Froggy 92.9.
But you can listen to us any time of the day with Amber and Tanner on demand.
On any podcast platform, froggy929.com, the Froggy 92.9 app.
And every Saturday morning on the radio.
Sonoma County's #1 morning show anytime, anywhere. And right now, here's the best of Amber and Tanner.
Next week, I'm going on something we're calling Tanner's Epic Little Car Road Trip.
That's what you came up with?
That's what I got. That's why they pay us the big bucks.
All right, so why are you going to Oregon? We're going on vacation on Wednesday.
To go see my buddy Alden, who lives in Bend. I also want to go road trip, go adventure, go see some things. So on Facebook, facebook.com/froggy929, had some great recommendations for some things I should check out in the state of Oregon. Kathy from Santa Rosa says, my Bachelor and Boneyard Beer is super cool place.
Oh, Boneyard Beer sounds great.
Yeah.
Teresa from Windsor says, Fred and Meyer's, best store for everything. Is that a grocery store?
Yes, it's a Pacific Northwest delicacy. It's like if Oliver's, Walmart, and Safeway came together.
Great. Fred Meyer's. Let me know if you stop there.
I'll let you know. Kristen from Petaluma says, Bend is great. There's a lot to check out there. And follow us on Instagram at Amber and Tanner in the morning. I'll post updates about Tanner's Epic Little Car Road Trip.
All right. Call us right now with some recommendations for Oregon and Tanner's Little Car Epic Road Trip. Is that saying it right?
Yep. Close enough. 636-1HOP.
Cameron from Windsor. Tanner.
Yeah.
On the coast. If you want to try something out, and I don't know if it's working with COVID or not, that orange torpedoes. And it's on the Rogue River, okay? And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's a lot of fun, too, because they drive the boats kind of fast and spin and whatnot. So it's a fun thing to do.
I'm Lisa, and I'm calling from Santa Rosa. I was calling to tell you that if I was you, I drive to Oregon constantly. My mom lives off 101 in Bandon, and I would go up the coastline and cross over to Bend. Then you get to do all the coast first, and then go to your best friend's house.
That's so, instead of, spending a couple days with my friend and then doing it and, rushing home.
Yeah, so my best friend lives in Grants Pass, which is a couple hours from Bend. And I will drive, and my mom lives in Bandon, so I'll either go up 101 and drive home I-5, or I go up I-5 and drive home 101.
I love that. I got a professional, Sonoma County to Oregon.
I've been doing it for about 20 years. I've been doing it since I was a little girl.
And where are you driving from in Sonoma County?
Santa Rosa.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That makes it so easy. Instead of just relying on my Google Maps, I'll just take your advice.
It's really not that hard. To get to Bend, I-5 is a little confusing. But if you went 101, it's not as confusing. It literally is a straight shot.
The best of Amber and Tanner in the morning, right now. It's Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Is it too early for Christmas decorations? I'm going to come out and say it. I think yes. I just decorated for fall/Halloween yesterday, and it's not even October. And then I saw that Walmart was selling Christmas decorations, and they're 90% off. But I literally stressed me out so much, I had a nightmare about it last night.
You're kidding.
I had a nightmare that, I was going through Walmart and all these, Christmas decorations were, coming at me, and they were buy me, buy me. I kid you not. This is not a joke. I wish it was.
I think considering the year that 2020 is, I think it's time for Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
My name is Tanner Chambers, and I am ready for Christmas 2020 today.
All right. Am I being a Grinch, or is Christmas, it's just too soon for it?
636-1HOP. Give us a call right now.
It's Jeff from Roner Park. And yes, I say that Christmas is trying to steal all the holiday cheer for itself.
Exactly.
I want it now.
Well, hey, all the other holidays got to have their moment in the sun.
Exactly.
Meh. I could get rid of Thanksgiving.
Hey, this is Annette Zacconi calling from Roner Park. We are starting Christmas early at my house. We are celebrating on the 25th of September, which is today. We're celebrating on October 25th, November 25th, and December 25th. The tree went up last night.
Why are you doing that?
I just want to say I love you and your family so much for that.
I love my family, too. Jim, Bella, Frankie, they lift me up all day, all year, forever.
Why are you guys celebrating Christmas so early? Is this something you always do or just this year?
No, just this year. We had to bring some pleasure and joy into our lives, and this was our idea. The tree went up, the lights go on with Alexa's command, and holy cow, we're going to celebrate with our traditional linguine clams tonight.
Really?
We're so excited. Yes.
That's amazing,
Well,
actually.
I want to say I know that today is September 25th, but Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Bon Natale, Feliz Navidad. It was wonderful. Thank you for being here in Sonoma County. We love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
What do you do when someone in your household is snoring? Give us a call right now, 636-1HOP, because my girlfriend is back home right now from Seattle. She's been away for a long time. And apparently my snoring has gone through the roof since she's been gone. And she has this new move to wake me up when I'm snoring. She flicks my left cheek on my face, then my right cheek on my face, grabs my chin and shakes me a little bit. And I wake up immediately. And I've been watching Cobra Kai on Netflix, so I wake up and I'm ready to go. But I'm trying to figure out this snoring thing. And also, if you have, any funny stories about waking up your spouse when they're snoring, give us a call, 636-1HOP.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. My boyfriend just rolls me over.
See, that's smart. That's smart and nice. I would rather have that than this weird flicking and shaking thing that's going on.
Well, again, yes, you can call us 636-1HOP, but we got some responses on our Froggy Facebook page, it looks like, to help you with your snoring situation here, Tanner.
Kylie from Petaluma says, I have a special snoring spatula that I keep on my nightstand. Whenever my husband snores, I give him a quick poke.
With the spatula? Kylie, use your finger. All right, Xander from Santa Rosa says, I don't have a significant other, but I do have a giant German Shepherd. Whenever he snores, I throw his ball outside of the room, and he always wakes up to chase it.
Chelsea from Bodega says, my kids actually can hear me snoring through our walls. Sometimes I wake up to my kids around me telling me to be quiet.
Mom, stop.
Well, give us a call right now with your snoring stories.
636-1HOP.
Hi, it's Deanna from Hidden Valley. Well, sadly, it's me that snores. So I know my husband, George, is listening. So if he wants to call in, he can. But knowing him, he just listens to it until I wake myself up.
Oh, that's so sweet of him.
Yeah, he's pretty thoughtful.
Does he? Maybe we can get George a pair of earplugs or something like that.
Yeah. Poor George.
Maybe. Yeah, poor George. Really, poor George.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more? Yes. Listen on your favorite podcast platform now. Woohoo! Including the Froggy 92.9 app.
I noticed that my hair is very wavy lately. And that's weird because my hair used to be bored straight. I've never really had to straighten it. I've never really had any kinks or curls or anything.
Wow.
But lately it's just been nothing but wave, really tight waves.
How soon did you, or when did you notice this?
It's actually happened in the past year. So at least the past 6 months. And I went to my stylist at, her name's Lindsay, and she works at Ritual Salon downtown. She told me that my hair texture has probably changed due to stress.
Wow.
She said I was the fourth person that's told her recently that her hair has that their hair has changed, which I found shocking.
You think the pandemic might be a reason why a lot of people's hairs are changing?
It has to be.
Right.
There's a lot of stress right now, and also we have stress hormones as well, and our hormones change, and it can change the texture of our hair and even our muscles. I was reading about it yesterday, it blew my mind. So this is crazy.
Yeah, my grandpa always told me, Tanner, don't stress, it'll make your hair fall out. But that was just, a saying.
Good thing you don't stress. Just kidding.
So you believe that because you were stressed that your hair might be changing, or maybe you're trying to identify why your hair is changing?
Yeah, it's so weird. For my 29 years, I've had straight hair. Now all of a sudden I don't. So I've been trying to find out if this happens to anyone else.
We took a poll on Instagram. 78% of you said, yes, your hair has changed, and 22% of you said no, common thing.
Yeah, so it seems no, it's a common thing that, people's hair is changing, and I don't know. It's just so weird. I didn't think this was a thing that happened.
Is this common? Is it weird? Give us a call right now, 636-1HOP.
Hi, it's Deanna from Hidden Valley. Well, yes, but I'm much older than you are, so it was probably hormones going through menopause.
She said that could be a thing too, our hormones, but also we have stress hormones as well.
Deanna, how did your hair change?
Oh, it got drier, actually.
Oh,
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more? Listen on your favorite podcast platform now, including the Froggy 92.9 app.
Do you have something you know that nobody else knows? Well, share it with us. Facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning. It's time for...
I was today years old when I found out.
I was shocked when I found out that diet soda is actually worse for you than normal soda. Here's Dr. Oz.
Artificial sweeteners and diet sodas. First of all, they're not really diet sodas. There's never been a study showing that they're diet, that they actually help you lose weight. That's why it's a great marketing ploy to call them diet soda. But when you look at the data, people who drink diet sodas do not lose weight. They, in fact, quite the opposite. They develop chronic inflammatory conditions more often.
I was today years old when I found out.
Life will never be the same.
I've tried to tell you.
You have, and I didn't listen to you, and I just want to say I'm sorry for not listening to you.
I think the thing is that people who drink diet sodas think that because they're drinking diet sodas, they can drink more of them.
That's exactly what happens to me.
And that's not the case. Yeah. That's not the case for anything. Just because something seems healthy doesn't mean you could eat or consume more of it.
Yeah.
And diet sodas are actually way worse for you, too. So it's just like a snowball effect.
Does that mean I can drink like 50 normal Cokes? Because
no.
I'm joking.
I couldn't tell. That was a firm no from me.
What's a fun fact that you have? Send us a message on Facebook, facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning.
I was today years old when I found out.
Looks like Carol from Sebastopol said, I was shocked when I found out that the drawer on your stove is for keeping food warm and not pots and pans storage.
I was today years old when I found out.
We got Josh from Santa Rosa. He said the KFC Twitter account only follows 11 people, the 5 Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb. This is because of their secret blend of 11 herbs and spices.
I was today years old when I found out.
Chris from Petaluma says, my mom told me that the L in the staple sign is just a half-open staple. What?
Oh my, I'm looking at the sign in my mind right now. It is just half of a staple. Wow. If you have anything you want to share with us, give us a call right now.
636-1HOP.
I was today years old when I found out.
On the radio and in your pocket. Download Amber and Tanner on demand right now on your favorite podcast app. Amber and Tanner, Sonoma County's #1 morning show. Only on Froggy 92.9.
Ooh, good morning to you.
Good morning. So, we're going to play a game. Sorry, I just sneezed a bunch. Oh, what'd you do, Tanner? What'd you do to the studio?
I did nothing.
We're going to play a game called Boots or Bow Ties. So Tanner has to guess whether this is a quote from a country artist or a politician.
Ooh.
Obviously, Boots being the country artist, Bow Ties being the politician. All right, so I'm going to give you a quote, Tanner. Are you ready?
Ready as I can be. Let's do this.
These all right. I'll buy you a coffee or whatever your heart desires.
I'm keeping track over here if I get them all right.
All right. First quote is, I'll always love all of my wives. Is that Boots or Bow Ties?
I'm going to go with Boots.
You are correct, Tanner. Congratulations. That is Willie Nelson. He states this in his new book, Me and My Sister Bobby, True Tales of the Family Bond. Willie had 4 wives that we know about.
Could have been a politician very easily, though, you know.
It's true. All right, the next quote, Boots or Bow Ties? You learn the most from life's hardest knocks.
The hardest knocks makes me think Boots.
You are correct. That was Mr. Conway Twitty. Fun fact about Conway, he was not a member of the Grand Ole Opry, but was inducted into both the Country Music and Rockabilly Hall of Fame.
Wow.
All right, next quote. Boots or Bow Ties? Try and fail, but don't fail to try.
But don't fail to try. There's nothing country in there. Because of that, I'm going to say bow tie.
Correct. That was Mr. John Quincy Adams, who was president from 1767 to 1848. He became a lawyer without going to law school. Did you know that?
I had no idea.
Like Kim Kardashian.
Check that out.
Last one. You're doing great, Tanner.
Thank you.
If you get this one right, you get them all right.
All right.
Here's a quote. Boots are bow ties. Be patient and calm. No one can catch a fish with anger.
I'm going to say bow tie.
You are correct.
Did I get a perfect score?
That was Mr. Herbert Hoover.
I feel good.
Did you know that he was actually influential in the development of radio?
No idea.
Me either.
Well, check that out.
Congratulations, Tanner. You have won boots or bow ties.
It's Amber and Tanner on demand. The best of the week right now on Froggy 92.9.
You know, I found out recently, especially during the pandemic, sometimes it's just the little things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something that is little that will light up your spirit for the rest of the day.
Right. So I realized that I just love fresh sheets on the bed. I took a shower, put fresh sheets on the bed this weekend, got in bed, and I was like, fresh
You're like,
sheets.
what? One more time, what was that?
It just felt so nice, and
Yeah.
it was something that just like made my day. And it just got me thinking, what are some other little things that people enjoy?
There are so many little things. The first thing that sparks in my mind is that feeling when you have all the dishes done out of the sink, but not only that is clean, but the sink itself is clean. I just want to jump up in that sink, put my butt in there, and just go,
No, you don't. It would not be clean if you put your rear in. Say the weirdest things. But anyway, we asked you this on Amber and Tanner in the morning. We got some great responses on the little things that you enjoy.
Jackie from Pengrove says tea in the mornings.
Like coffee in the morning,
Yeah.
but weirder. Just kidding. Rick from Roanoke Park says an ice cold beer after a long day of work. I know my boyfriend appreciates that as well.
Definitely. And Laura from Santa Rosa says, I love reading bedtime stories at night to my kids.
Aw,
Yeah.
just that little bit of time you get to spend with your kids, some bonding experiences.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
When did a silly joke just not hit
It
with
didn't really
someone
work.
and fall flat? Someone didn't get it. So I was eating dinner last night, and an hour flew by, and my girlfriend goes, can you smile while I take a picture of you? I have a giant piece of salad in my teeth. My whole
Like a
tooth
piece
is
of
green.
lettuce.
Yeah.
Some spinach.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know
Cute.
what it was. Something green. And so I posted the picture on Instagram, and I was like, there's one thing wrong with this photo. Can you point it out?
Okay.
A lot of people didn't get it, and I had like at least 6 or 7 people message me and be like, is something wrong with your tooth? I know someone that can help you out.
Here's my dentist.
Yeah,
Here's
no,
his
I'm not kidding. At
information.
least 5 people sent me dentist requests. And they're like, just want to tell everyone right now that might have saw that my teeth, they're not green. I promise.
Sure. I'm just kidding.
At
They're
least the
fine.
ones that I can see.
I like how my fiance posted on your picture. He was like, your left eye is higher than your right or something like
Yeah.
that. He's like, that's what's wrong with the picture. And I saw other comments like that. I think people were just messing with you
Yeah,
mostly.
absolutely.
But I can see how it could fall flat with those dentist comments you're
Everyone
getting.
thought I had a rotten tooth, and I promise I don't have a rotten tooth.
It's because of the Taco Bell you always talk about eating and all the
Yeah.
sodas that you joke about.
I mean, wouldn't be that much of a surprise. By the way, you can see the photo on my Instagram at @TannerChambers_ if you want to see it.
Shameless plug. Well, we asked you this on Facebook. When did your practical joke go wrong or fall flat?
And Todd from Santa Rosa says, I like to unlock my car and lock it when my wife reaches for the handle. One time she got so frustrated that she actually broke the door handle.
Valerie from Roanoke Park says, I was messing around with my sister by acting like I was going to throw her phone in the Russian River. My hands were sweaty and I accidentally threw her phone in.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Do you have an interesting family heirloom that's been passed down to you? I was watching an interview with Lauren Elena where she talked about this rug that she has in her house, and it actually used to be a cow. It was her stepdad's favorite cow, and he loved that cow so much that when it died, he made a rug out of it. And now Lauren Elena has the rug in her house because her stepdad passed it down to her.
Now, I'm not much of a farmer or much of a country folk, but I feel like that's kind of weird, right? I mean,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's like here, it's the same thing of like when people do taxidermy to their pets.
Well, it made me think of that I don't really have a family heirloom. I don't have something that was passed down to me. I have like my great-grandfather's flannel. You've seen it. Yeah. And I don't know if that qualifies. I love it.
I'd say so. If you can pass it down to, future generations, be like, this was your great-grandpappy's flannel.
The forever flannel, we'll call it.
Yeah, love it.
Do you have anything?
The only thing I have is my grandfather's hope chest.
Okay.
He got it right when he came back. That's right when he came back from the Korean War. That was the first thing he bought, and that's what I have.
Well, we got some interesting responses on Instagram. That's at Froggy929. Erin from Bowties says she has her great-grandmother's ring and hopes to give it to her child someday. That's sweet.
That's very sweet. Tom from Petaluma says he has inherited his uncle's baseball cards. That could be worth a lot of money, but doesn't plan to sell them. According to Tom, baseball is something they bonded over. Do you like how the first thing I thought of was like, maybe that's why I didn't inherit anything.
No, that's not true. Your time will come, Tanner. We'd love to hear from you. What's an interesting item that was passed down to you or is going to be passed down to you?
636-1HOP. Give us a call.
It's Jeff from Roner Park. There's something that's going to be.
What is it?
My mother made a painting that reminds everybody of our grandfather, and she believes she's going to duplicate it and try to give it to all of us.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
but I love family traditions, and I love things that are handed down. Things that might not even have any meaning to the person who handed it to you, but it has extreme meaning to you.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
I feel like such a child saying this, but I hate vegetables, and I'm trying to force myself to like them. What I'm doing right now apparently isn't the healthiest eating habit. I'm just grabbing handfuls of super veggies from Oliver's and stuffing my face with them as much as I can. But apparently that's not healthy or not a good eating habit.
Susan from Petaluma sent us a message about your weird eating habits, Tanner, and said instead of eating your veggies, juice it. A few to stay away from when you juice: ginger, broccoli, celery.
Oh, thank you for that tip, Susan. Yeah. We would love to hear from you. How do you force yourself to like vegetables because they are essential to your life?
Give us a call, 636-1HOP.
It's your friend Karen from Clear Lake. Here's my little trick. Do you like fruit?
Yeah, I love fruit.
So cook some fruit with your vegetables.
Okay. Kind of get some of that citrus in there.
Put some fruit in your salad.
Patricia, I'm calling from Santa Rosa. Hey, I think a lot of times people associate things with memories and things like that. So it's kind of like if you eat your vegetables and do something fun, or you're, watching a show you like, or I don't know, do something that you enjoy with your vegetables, and then psychologically you'll start to feel, I don't know, like you'll enjoy eating the vegetables because you'll associate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe like while I'm watching, football or something like that to throw some down.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start doing positive reinforcement. Like when we see Tanner eating veggies, we give him a medal.
I was thinking like a Dr. Pepper or something.
Pin.
I know.
Can we get a salad medal made? And I can't wear the medal until I eat salad for the day.
Yep.
There you go.
I think it'll work.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Available on the Froggy 92.9 app, Froggy929.com, and Saturday mornings on the radio. It's Amber and Tanner anywhere, anytime. Only on Froggy 92.9.
If you hadn't heard the news, I'm engaged.
Amber's getting hitched.
So it's funny because a lot of things have been coming up on my Instagram and my Facebook. It's like, it knows. So I saw this video yesterday of a girl talking about how funny it is that people still expect the father of the bride to pay for the wedding.
Right. It's back in when this tradition began. It was like, here is my cattle and my chickens.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'll give you a cow if you let me wedge your daughter. And it was like playing all this like medieval music and stuff. It was so funny. And it got me thinking, how do people nowadays feel about that? Because it is traditional, by like American standards, I
Right.
think. But I definitely don't expect my dad to pay for the wedding.
It is the year 2020. It seems a
Exactly.
little outdated to me. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't expect anyone to pay for my wedding.
Right. What do you think? Do you think fathers should pay for weddings in the year 2020?
Give us a call at 636-1HOP.
Hi, this is Courtney from Katati. Did your fiance ask your dad for your permission to get married?
He did not.
So then I think no.
Why is that?
Well, like you said, if you guys aren't really traditional, and if your fiance had asked your dad his permission and your dad's like, yes, you have my permission, I think there needs to be like a financial involvement on his end for that.
Okay.
But if he didn't, then it's kind of like, we're doing this on our own accord. We love you, we care about you, thank you, but we don't need your sign off to make this happen. And so there shouldn't be a financial obligation on your dad's part to do that.
This is Jeff from Roner Park. Good morning, Tanner. Good morning, Amber. Well, this day and age, if you want a nice wedding, you're going to have to pony up some of your own bucks. The dads aren't going to be able to pony up because everything is so expensive.
Exactly.
All my kids got married all in the same year, 2017.
My gosh,
Well, then-
really?
Yeah, they're 10 years apart in age, and they got married closer than 10 months apart. And it'd like to kill me.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
When did you buy something online and it was nothing like you expected? I was on Instagram and one of my friends shared a story where she got a very good deal on a rug. It was like $10 for this very high quality rug. And when the rug came in, my friend was shocked that instead of 3 by 5 feet, it was 3 by 5 inches.
Ooh.
Which doesn't help anyone at all.
Small rug.
Yeah.
But she ordered it off a Wish or something?
Amazon.
Oh.
Believe it or not, yeah.
She just didn't read the fine print.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
Which I wonder what you can do with a 3 by 5 inch rug. Like
Put it in your bathroom, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
I was going to maybe like a little hamster rug for your hamster or something like that. I mean, that's a tiny, tiny rug.
Your hamster? Really, Tanner?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, when did you buy something online and it was nothing like you expected?
Give us a call, 636-1HOP.
It's Deanna from Hidden Valley. Yeah, as a matter of fact, just yesterday I bought some flowers and some silk flowers, and they were awful.
What made them awful?
Well, because they were plastic, not silk.
Oh. That's a big difference.
Yeah, so they're going back today.
Okay.
We're also getting a lot of responses from you on Facebook, facebook.com/froggy929.
Cindy from Sebastopol says that she bought a pop-up Q-tip dispenser that her husband bought on Publishers Clearinghouse. It wouldn't dispense them. Had to open the top. Got a refund.
And Val from Santa Rosa said, toilet paper. The rolls were so small, I ended up giving them to my dad as a Father's Day gift. I had some time. She said, wait. I had some by the time we got it, LOL. I'm guessing she bought some during the pandemic. Everyone was scraping to get them.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Again, these are things you bought online, and when they arrived, it was nothing like you expected. And Chelsea from Santa Rosa says, my mother-in-law ordered a cute wallet off of a shop on Instagram. Package came a few weeks later, and it was a Care Bear iPhone case.
A little different. I hope it was at least the right iPhone
so
case.
Cute.
So you could have something, right?
Right.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
I was watching the 49ers take on the New York Jets yesterday.
Sports.
And it's sports. It seemed like everybody was going down with injuries. Bosa was down. Garoppolo was down at one point. Moher was down at one point. And a lot of people actually blamed the turf in New York for being like too stiff or something like that. And it was the cause for all of these injuries. And so
cost us everything to beat the Jets.
So we want to know right now, what sports injury did you deal with and how did you overcome it? 636-1HOP.
For me, I was going up for a layup in basketball and I accidentally hit a girl's jaw.
Did you punch someone?
It broke my hand.
It broke your hand?
Her jaw was completely fine, but it broke my hand.
Ah.
Isn't that weird?
Just because you went to punch someone in the face.
That's not what I did.
Well,
what about you?
Funny enough, mine was also my hand. I played football once upon a time, which, knowing me now, that seems like a joke. I promise it's not. My hand got caught in between two helmets. and I shattered every single bone in my hand.
It's way worse than mine.
Well, you broke your hand, I broke mine.
You broke your entire hand.
But I had to have like emergency surgery on my hand. And now, if you ever see me, my right hand has a giant scar on it. And I can only move my thumb up and down, not side to side. I'm trying right now to move it side to side.
That's so crazy. Well, we asked you this on Facebook. Crazy sports injuries at Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Wendy from Santa Rosa says, when I ran track in high school, I pulled my rectus femoris, which is her quadricep.
What is that?
It didn't hurt unless I ran, and it took a long, long time to heal.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Wendy. Well, Candace from Santa Rosa says, I was pitching, and the boy at the bat hit the softball with a baseball bat. He hit a line drive straight to my face, and it hit me in the throat.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
And Elizabeth from Novato says, my husband broke his hip while trying to kick the football freshman year at Santa Rosa Junior College.
Broke your hip? Oh, man.
That's something reserved for grandmas.
You've been listening to Amber and Tanner on demand. Hit next episode to hear even more now. Join in live every weekday morning from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. as Amber and Tanner take your phone calls on Froggy 92.9 on the radio.